Welcome back to our channel, where each day we bring you the most amazing short stories. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Today's story is about a man who outsmarted his own aunt to save his inheritance. Imagine working your entire life building something from scratch, only for someone in your own family to try and snatch it away. That's exactly what happened to me when my aunt tried to claim my property. But what she didn't know was I had a plan that would leave her speechless. This is how I outsmarted her. I grew up hearing stories about a house. It wasn't just a house. It was a symbol of hope, hard work, and family. Unfortunately, it was also the source of a bitter family feud. My dad worked tirelessly for years to build that house from the ground up. Every brick, every window, every room represented his sweat, his dreams, and his love for us, his children. So when he passed away unexpectedly, leaving the house to me, it felt like an extension of his legacy, a tangible piece of him that I could hold on to. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. My aunt, who had always envied the house, concocted a wicked plan. First, she started with subtle jabs, planting seeds of doubt in our family's minds. "Your father promised this land to me years ago," she would say, shaking her head slowly. Or, "You're too young to manage such responsibility. Why don't you sell it and move on?" Her words were like venomous snakes, slithering into our conversations and coiling around our hearts. Then came the forged documents. One day, she waltzed into our home triumphantly holding a stack of papers, as if it was a declaration of war. "Look, I'm gonna take this to court and get this house in my name. After all, it was your father's wish." Those words hit me like a ton of bricks. But instead of crumbling under the pressure, I found my inner strength. I knew that house was rightfully mine. My dad's final wish was for me to have it. And no matter how hard my aunt tried, she wouldn't succeed. With a combination of determination and cunning, I managed to acquire legitimate ownership of the house. However, my aunt remained persistent, still claiming that the house was rightfully hers. She continued to needle me with comments and criticisms, trying to chip away at my resolve. But I held firm, knowing that justice was on my side. Meanwhile, I secretly prepared my counterattack. I consulted a lawyer, gathered all the relevant documents, the title deeds, the tax receipts, even old photographs of my dad standing in front of the house over the years. Each piece of evidence was a brick in the wall of my defense. But I didn't stop there. I wanted to deal a fatal blow, something that would shatter my aunt's false claims once and for all. I hired a handwriting expert who analyzed the signature on her documents. The results were devastating for her. The signature was a dead giveaway, a clear indication that those documents were nothing but lies. At this point, I had two choices. I could confront my aunt directly, exposing her lies and ruining her plans. But I decided against it. Instead, I let her live in her web of deceit. I let her believe that she was winning, that she had snatched away what was rightfully mine. One day, she threw a party, inviting the entire family. She strutted around like a queen, basking in the false belief that she had triumphed. With a triumphant smile on her face, she raised a glass and said, "Here's to new beginnings, to the house that will forever be mine." Little did she know that her victory was nothing but an illusion. Behind her back, I gathered my evidence, and when the time was right, I pounced. In front of everyone, I exposed her lies, revealing the forged documents and the damning handwriting analysis. As I laid out the truth, the family gasped, their eyes wide with disbelief. My aunt's face, however, was the picture of horror. The color drained from her skin as she realized that her carefully crafted lies had unraveled in front of the entire family. My revenge was complete. She had not only lost her bid to steal my house, but she had also lost her reputation in front of everyone who mattered. The once proud and envious aunt became a laughingstock, her lies echoing in the halls of our family's memory. As for me, I emerged victorious, proving that no matter how powerful your enemy is, they stand no chance against the power of truth. So tell me, what would you have done if a family member tried to steal your inheritance? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories.